So good afternoon. Today I'm wearing shorts just to check, how it feels. I mean the heat, how it feels. Can you wear shorts and ride this bike? Some gentleman asked me to check if the disc pad rubs, if this disc rubs that brake pad. It doesn't on my bike, and tire also rotates properly, so I'm fine with it. Inspecting closely, I think it is appropriate. I'm not gonna worry too much about it unless it gives me actual problem. The one thing that I feel is worrying on every little thing will only make you feel stressed out and not enjoy the bike. So my recommendation is that don't worry about such things. If it actually creates problem, you can mention it to the service center and get it rectified. But for me, I think I'm not going to worry much about it. That's how I am. After the ride to Shirgaon Fort yesterday, I just gave it a wash myself. So if the water is dirty, you see such spot. So I will get a clean cloth and just wipe it off once. In fact, I didn't intend to wash the tank with that water because I knew that this will happen. And the bike actually got very dirty yesterday. So this is the first time I am washing my bike myself after a long time. The watchman over here does it for me, the car, the other bike, Yamaha Phaser, every day. I haven't asked him to watch this one, because I'm not sure what cloth he's going to use and what water he's going to use, and he'll end up messing up my bike further. So I'm gonna do it myself when it's really bad. Otherwise, I'm just gonna use a soft cloth and just wipe the tank off. Okay, let's go for a spin. So today's test is primarily about riding this bike on the afternoon, just to see that if the heat from the bike is too bad, or you can take it up. So experience from my long ride yesterday, not long but pretty long if you compare it with the daily commute. So I did 200 kilometers yesterday, in fact more than 200 kilometers yesterday, and it was pretty good. Didn't feel the heat. It was very peppy ride, and I loved it to the core. I did not rev my bike beyond 70. At some point it reached 80, but it was on this slope area, or it didn't really put stress on the engine, and it was that sort of 80. But the manual recommends that initial 500 kilometers just keep it up to 70 kilometer per hour, don't go beyond that. So I've just followed it to the book, despite the ride, despite everyone going past me. I stayed at 70, enjoyed the ride. In fact, it feels good. So where am I heading to? I'm heading to buy a cover right now for the bike. Thinking it's better to use a bike cover so that it doesn't attract a lot of dust and attention from passers-by or children in the building. So that's the first. And second, it's 444 kilometers. So if I do another 60 kilometers, hand it over for servicing and get the first servicing of the done basically, so that I can ride it like it's meant to be. Go past 80 and so on. Okay, so far so good. The engine is getting warm right now, so no problem. It feels amazing. About the attention that the bike gets. Normally, when you go to the petrol pump and everything, and in traffic signal, people would tend to ask a couple of questions. कितने का है? And then the next question is, कितना देती है average? It's okay. I don't like that attention. But yes, average, I don't know at the moment. I think people are saying that it will be 25 if you like use it if you drive it above 120 140, it goes 23 to 25 something, and in some cases 20 as well. So I don't know, actually. I'm not worried about average at the moment. Beautiful bike. The last time I felt like this is when I took a test ride of Harley Davidson Street 50. I was super duper excited, or surprised by the pickup that Street 750 offers. And after that, after that I didn't ride any other bike which was close to that good. In fact, I didn't ride, actually. I didn't try any other bike, so of course I wouldn't have felt. Royal Enfield, the difference between Royal Enfield and Street 750 is this feels a bit taller, and this feels nice since it's tall. Street 750 would be slightly closer to the ground because of the way it is. A short cruise bike. Ooh. 60, still 60, yet feels good. Still 60. Amazing. Okay, the engine is not even warm yet. I mean, it is warm, but I'm not feeling the warmth on my legs. It's pretty good so far. It's just few minutes of riding, so I can't say much. But I want to experience it. Because so far I've been not wearing shorts, thinking that it would be too bad, but it's not that bad, actually. Okay. Na 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 na. Forgot the lyrics of that Farhan Akhtar song. Meri something, no? It says something. Office will remain closed till 10th November to 13th November. Okay. Thank you for that message. So yeah, I was saying Ride with Raj. So Ride with Raj basically addressed that heat issue from, a lot of people have reported heat issue from the bike, right? So he put it very nicely. He said that, it is not to the point where, you have to get down of the bike, or, it's not that bad. So it's actually pretty, he said that, a lot of V-twin engines or high-end sport bikes after riding for a few hours, you have to actually stop the bike and wait for some time, because the engine is unbearable. The heat is unbearable. But in this case, it's not that bad actually. You can bear the heat, but there will be heat. So I like that point. It's not that bad that it gets unbearable and you have to like worry about the heat and stop the bike. So you have to keep that point in mind. I learned today, so I went to the local shop and I bought the bike parking cover for $250. Normally the first option that I would go for is online booking, so online shopping, and I did check Amazon and a few other places. First thing is, you don't know how the cover is, and it's pretty expensive on online actually. It was more than $450-500, and at local shop I got the type of cover I wanted for $250. I'm not sure if the same cover would be any different, but there was none on online listing which was less than or close to $250. So, and second thing is, I checked Motul chain cleaner and chain lube. It was for $460, and I thought of ordering it from there, and then I checked with the same shop for the price, and it was actually $20 less. Not significant amount, but still you get the product right away, and for lesser price. So I have learned a lesson that before going for anything online, I'll first check the local shops first. I got so used to ordering things from Amazon that I stopped looking at options close by first. Yeah, just thought of sharing it. Maybe you will also see this difference when you go and check out stuff locally. And it could go vice versa. I mean, you can still find the price of few things expensive at local shop, and online you will get cheaper, and vice versa. So it's about checking the options really. I'm starting to feel the warmth on my legs, but it's still not that bad. As I'm revving it up, right, the engine is getting hot. But as I said, it's not that bad as yet. Oh, there I went. I was like close to 80. It just makes you feel rev more and go for that speed, man. It's amazing. Always keep an eye on road, especially with this bike. Got to, because it's so powerful and heavy. Regarding the weight of the bike, only in the parking and while you are moving, while you are starting the bike, right, just about to start, till that point you feel the heaviness, and when you are trying to park at a very nasty place where you have very less space and you have to move your bike. At only during those points you will feel the weight. Once you're on the bike and you start it, it doesn't. Even on lower speed, you don't feel the bike that much. I mean, if you're a very good rider, if you're used to riding bikes, then it won't be any problem to you. I'm not that tall, but still, I can manage the weight of this bike very easily. So if you're tall, then no problem. But if you're not, if you're short, still it's not a problem. I especially like just doing this in between, because the stock exhaust doesn't sound too loud, but whenever you feel like you want to hear the sound and have fun of it, just do this. It's amazing in between. And when you do that, even people notice. It's fun. Not a show off kind of fun, but just love it. Okay, I'm gonna head home now. Okay guys, so the verdict based on last few minutes, right? It gets warm. It is warm, but it's not that bad. You can wear shorts just like what I'm wearing, shorts, and ride the bike. If it gets too warm, then you can put your keep your legs a bit wide, and you can still enjoy the bike in shorts. I liked it.